The youth you see in the footage allegedly stole a mobile phone from a tourist's bag. Yes, according to several witnesses at the scene, the boy rushed through the crowd, took the tourist's belongings from her bag, and tried to leave the area. But before long, the security guards in the neighborhood intervened. After a report to the police, the officers stopped the man and detained him after a brief interrogation. Although the exact nature of the offense has not yet been confirmed, the police took the boy away from the area to investigate the incident. Those moments were watched with astonishment by the tourists around. While everyone was trying to understand what was going on, the incident soon began to spread on social media. Some say it was just a misunderstanding, others say it was a clear criminal offense. But the truth is, in this city, whether you are a tourist or a local, every step you take can have a price, and especially in such historical sites, such incidents are never ignored.
Get your hand off the bait! Get off the bait!
Now we move on to the next scene Whitehall, starring the horse of the Royal Guard and a brave tourist. Yes, the man you see is standing in front of a historical building, but his mind is still in the Wild West. He feels almost like a cowboy, so he clings to the horse's halter without hesitation. The officials realize what's going on. The policeman approaches quickly, comes up to the man and warns him. This time we don't hear a polite sentence like "no touching." This is a direct, serious and harsh intervention, because this has now turned into a security issue. The man is a little surprised, a little regretful, but it is too late. At that moment, the videos shot for social media become a lesson for him.
I'm recording you, yeah. I'm allowed to.
You may recognize this man from our previous videos. You know, the one who caused a public outcry with his disrespectful behavior towards the Royal Guard. And yes, he's back again today, but this time it's much more serious. The man makes an openly abusive gesture at the Royal Guard. It's no joke. This is not just a lack of manners. It's a clear offense of insulting a public official. And immediately the police step in. It's clearly visible in the footage. The policemen come up to the man, pull him aside, and the detention procedure is initiated. The crowd around is bewildered. Some are clutching their mobile phones. Others are rightly reacting with, "Oh, finally." This is no longer an innocent tourist faux pas. This is a direct criminal offense. Dozens of people pass through the streets of London every day, but some of them don't just pass by, they commit offenses. And this man is one of them. This city has history, tradition, rules, and those who flout the rules are now confronted not just by cameras, but by law enforcement. Today, justice has taken a step, and sometimes a step speaks louder than 1,000 words.
You can't come in, but you just antagonise her to try and get reaction to all these TikTok.
Get rid of her.
You're on TikTok, it doesn't really matter. But you're really trying to antagonise the guard there. You wind up the horse, I don't care what you've got to say. If you've got one up to the coppers.
And here is our next scene. A woman in front of the cold stone walls and an official soldier in front of her. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary tourist dialogue, but this time it got a little heated. The woman is talking sternly with her hands outstretched, a big bag on her back, a red cloth on her head. She probably just wanted to pass through, but the place she's trying to cross is a security border area. The soldier is clear, 2 hands in front of him. His demeanor is stern, but professional. He is obviously in charge of not letting anyone into that area. The woman insists, "I didn't hurt anyone, I was just walking." But the soldier seems to be used to such statements, with an expression on his face that says, "This is not the first time." He asks her to step back, step by step. The neighborhood is crowded. Eyes are on these two. Cameras are switched on. Whispers start. What happened here? Allegedly, the woman crossed into the prohibited area without noticing the warning signs. But the soldier does not allow this. Now, Look carefully at the footage. A policeman, a couple, and a very, very obvious warning moment. But here's the thing. What did these people do to attract so much police attention? Allegedly, the couple was so excited. Where are the royal guards? That they almost got into the guards' pockets. Could it be that they didn't see the warning signs? Possibly. But when a person tries to take a photo while crossing the chain, looking the guard in the eye, this is no longer innocent tourism. This is blatant lawlessness. And the police, they came and jumped straight into the incident without even checking his wristwatch. The man and the woman were in a "we didn't do anything" attitude, but the look on the officer's face said, "You got away with it for today, but I got my note." To summarize, some tourists first ignore the rules and then are surprised. Why did the police come to us?
O sea, se ven los dos, pero no el caballo.
And here's the winner of today's Unnecessary Bravery Award. The man enters the stage and immediately attracts attention. How? While his horse is standing calmly, he gestures like, "Come on, let's have some fun." It's as if this horse is a toy and this guard is an extra. Forwards and backwards, arms in the air. It's not clear what the man's aim is, but he seems determined to annoy the animal. But he forgets one thing. These horses are not easily impressed. They're trained, disciplined and patient. Patience has its limits. And then the security guard realizes the situation. He approaches quietly, his gaze clear. "This show is over, mate." The guy suddenly gets defensive. "I was just looking," but to no avail. That look, that body language, everything was an attempt to provoke. And the officer is very clear. No provocation here. And here's the DJ tourist version of the streets of London. Loudspeaker on, music at full volume, phone in hand, camera on, step by step. But not just anywhere, right in front of the Royal Guard. I mean, think about it. The soldier standing tall, the horse standing guard beside him. The atmosphere is very formal, but in the background, boom, boom, beat, and he's filming. On the one hand, he's shooting a video. On the other hand, he's swaying to his own rhythm. But there is one thing he forgets. This is not a YouTube studio, but a historic and official site. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and goodbye. Excuse me. Sorry.